100-pound senior, number 42, Brock Marlette. Start at the Z is a 5'9", 155-pound senior, number 8, Trey Clevenger. At the H-back is a 5'11", 159-pound senior, number 5, Trey Gruby. At the I-back, a 6'3", 214-pound senior, number 13, Noah Urbanik. And leading the offense at quarterback is a 6'3", 204-pound junior, number 6, Cannon Coster. And those are your starting lineups. Kearney is led by head coach Brandon Kuhl in his 16th season. He's a graduate from Doane College, while Benson is led by head coach Tony Kabza, his 5th year at Benson. He is a 2002 graduate of UNL, and we are set to go underway. What are you excited about tonight's matchups, James?
I'm just looking forward to the players got to get out there and have some fun and get some touchdowns.
Since Kearney is heavily favored in this game, they are 6-2, while Benson is 1-7. Benson will not make the playoffs this year, while Kearney will. It is the last week of the regular season, so big playoff implications. Maybe not this matchup, but there is a big one down the road, 45 minutes away in Grand Island, that will decide Kearney's fate. Now, this isn't official, but if GI is ranked 9, and they play Lincoln Southeast, who is rated 7, and with our calculations, if Grand Island beats Southeast, Kearney, who is number 8 right now, will move to 7, while GI goes to 6, Southeast goes to 9, and Millard West, who is 6 right now, will go back to 8. So big playoff implications down there. Another big one in Class A is the number 2 ranked team in the state, Bellevue West, against the number 3 ranked team in the state, Omaha Burke. But it's Benson coming tonight here at Foster Field. Kicking it off will be Leo Palomo for the Bearcats. Benson will get the ball first, as Nick Dunn and Javon Malone, the leaders of that offense, will take the field first. But back for the Bunnies is Mario Steph Matthews. One of those guys out there. Now Leo Palomo set to kick away. Also is out there Titus McIntosh. We're underway here at Kearney. It is a low squib kick picked up at the 15, and he'll just fall. And he'll fall at the 24-yard line, and that's where Nick Dunn and this offense will come out. Now this Bearcat defense is led by 2 All-Staters, and Rudy Stouffer, the big 6'6" frame he has, and another All-State linebacker is Noah Urbanik. He leads the Bearcats in tackles for loss with 10. The Benson offense will come out. 2 receivers to the left of Dunn, with 1 to his right. In the backfield is Javon Malone, impact player for tonight, has over 500 yards of receiving. Will be a big playmaker in that Benson defense. Sense of motion, he's going to hand it off to Malone, and he will get tackled only about a gain of 2, maybe even 1. On the outside there was Joaquin Robinson.
That was some great defense right there by Kearney. Nice tackle.
Bearcats number 5 in the state in team defense, giving up only an average of 261 yards per game. Dunn will be in shotgun with Malone behind him. 2 receivers to each side of him. Sends a man in motion. Takes the snap. Hand off Matthews. And around the edge right there, he will get tackled down. Great play. It looked like that might have been Tyler Atchison, number 88, and it was. Sealing the edge there, and that's a loss of 5. It'll be 3rd and long. 3rd and 15 to be exact. Dunn will direct his offense. He'll go under center this time with trips to the left side. Malone is out there. Takes the snap. He's going to throw to Malone. Little screen pass. He's going to get up, cut up field. He will not get the first down. We get a good chunk of yardage, but they'll be 4 yards short, and they'll have to punt. Good opening stop there for the Bearcat defense.
Bearcats already had a great start of the game. Some nice defensive plays right there. Really looking forward to what they have to show next.
And actually, they're not looking like they're going to punt. It's 4th and 4, but it's the first drive of the game, and they're at their own 30. But one of the keys for the game for Benson, they got nothing to lose. And it seems like they're showing that early. They're going to throw out to Malone, another screen pass. Urbanik is out there. We cut inside. Tackled there by Zach King. He'll be close to the marker. They might have to measure. Looks like they gave him a pretty good spot. And they're going to stop. They're going to check the chains. They're going to bring them out and see if Malone got the first down. That was the second consecutive screen pass to Malone, but to opposite sides of the field. And we'll see it will be enough for them to get the first down. Let's get you some keys to the game. All Benson's got to play like they got nothing to lose. They're 1-7. Try to get momentum into the offseason by upsetting the number 8 ranked team in the Class A in Kearney. And it will be good. First down, Bunnies. On their first drive of the game, they went on fourth down. They needed 4. They got 4 and a few inches to get it.
I'm sure Benson is really happy about that right there.
First and 10 now from the 34. Dunn will be in shotgun with Malone behind him. Motions a man. Takes the snap, can be an option with Malone to his left. He can bring it to Malone. Bobbles up in the air, but Urbanik is there to get him down after a gain of 1 or 2. So 3 straight plays they've gone to Malone, and he's our impact player for Benson, as he is probably their best athlete. Is that they're going to have to use him a lot if they have a chance of competing with Kearney tonight.
Kearney is just not giving them any room to move forward right now. They're keeping them back, which is what they want to do right now, so they can get the ball and make some go. No.
2 receivers to each side have done. Malone shotgun motions another man. Take the snap. He's going to pitch it to Malone to his right side. Around the edge there, though, is Atchison again, and he'll get none. 2 good plays on the edge there by Tyler Atchison this drive. He is a junior, so he will be back here next year for the Bearcats. He has a big frame. He is 6'3", 6'4". They list him at 6'3", but he could be 6'4". Dunn will be under shotgun this time with trips to his left, including Malone. He's going to snap, look. He's going on a slant route, but went behind his receiver. That was number 5, Mario Steph Matthews, his intended guy. So it will be 4th and 10. We'll see if they go for it this time around. Looks like Coach Cool sent out his punting unit. But we'll see. They're at the 34-yard line, 4th and 10. It looks like they are going to punt. Dunn is short back. He punts it away to Trey Gruby. Lets it bounce. It touch Gruby. It might touch him on the hand. Will Benson recover? He will. And it's Benson ball. Trey Gruby, the man back, a hit off his hand. He wasn't sure if he wanted to grab it or not, and it is a botched punt, and Benson is all the way down inside the 20.
Kearney is not happy about that right there. The first mistake he's made all year long on the punt return right there.
It'll be Nick Dunn with trips to the left side. Malone is out there, so you can look for that screen pass. And they're going to do it. Out to Malone again. He'll cut inside, but Noah Urbanik is out there to get him down, but that's a good gain.
Creeping in on that end zone.
Good chunk of yards, around 6. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Bunnies, who trying to capitalize on a botched punt by Trey Gruby. Just a little under 8 minutes here. Benson inside the 20-yard line. It's Benson's first drive of the game. It's not like their offense has been very proficient this season. They're ranked 19th in Class A in total offense. Dunn is going to look to the left. He's going to throw. He's got a man, but not. It was catchable. Went off his right hand and directly down to the ground, so incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 3. We are almost halfway through this first quarter.
So far, Benson is not doing very good on their throwing game. If they want to start scoring points, they're going to have to up their throwing game.
3rd and 3. Trips to the right side. Done under center. He's going to look to his right, roll to his right. He's going to run with it, but he will get tackled. Only after a gain of a couple. He'll be close to the marker, but he might be a yard short. But I would think Benson would go for it. If they went for it all the way down to their own 30, they got to go. It's 4th and 1. They're most likely going to go for it here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll go for it. Either run it or throw it.
Getting their calls from head coach Tony Kabza of the Bunnies. It is his 5th year at Benson. 2002 graduate of UNL. Benson, who this is their first year back in Class A. They've had 2 years while they were in Class B, so they went 1-8 last season, and they're on track to maybe follow with the same record this year. But Benson takes a timeout. We'll take it with them. Benson inside the Kearney's 20 on the first drive of the game, 0-0. You're watching live here on BSN. We'll be right back. Hey, we welcome you back here to Kearney. Benson on to set field goal. E2 Gay. The kick is up, and it looks good. It is good. Benson strikes first here in this match between Kearney and the Bunnies. E2 Gay with around a 28-yard field goal, and it's 3-0 Omaha. Benson will take another break. When we come back, Cannon Coster in the offense will be on for the Bearcats as they try to answer. You're watching live on BSN. We'll be right back. We welcome you back here to Kearney. We are glad you decided to join us. Omaha Benson scores first. A 20-yard field goal by E2 Gay to get the Bunnies on the board. 3-0. 6:42 left here in the first quarter. And Gay will kick it away to Trey Gruby and Noah Urbanik.
I'm really surprised they didn't try to go for that touchdown last time.
Yeah, they went for it at their own 30. Kick will be near the sideline. Will go out of bounds. Yes, it will. That will be a flag. And Kearney will start at their own 35. Junior Cannon Coster will be out for the Bearcats to lead this offense. He has thrown for over 1,000 yards. He's ran for over 300. He's thrown 12 touchdown passes while only throwing 2 interceptions. Illegal procedure against the Bunnies. Ball be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start at the 35. For the Bearcats. 1st and 10. And they'll come out with 2 receivers to Coster's right. With Urbanik in the backfield, Dinkel in at fullback. Motions, Trey Clevenger. Pitch to the right side for Urbanik. He's going to get outside, and he will get a great chunk of yardage. So now it'll be a first down gain of 13. And it's first down.
That was an amazing run right there. Got some good yards. First down. Keep doing that. We'll be in the end zone at no time.
Kearney's bread and butter is their running game. When they run ball efficiently, they win. And when they don't, they lose. Their only 2 losses coming to top 5 ranked teams in Middle North and Creighton Prep. Trips to the left side for Coster. He'll look to his left. He's going to throw for Trey Clevenger on a screen. And it will be stopped right there by the Bunnies, only gain of around 1. Good coverage there by the Bunnies. They'll call it 2 yards on that play. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 49. Bearcats will come out with 2 receivers, one to the right, one to the left, with Urbanic in the backfield. Coster. He's going to hand off to Dinkel, a trap play, and he lost the ball, and Benson recovers. Raymond Halley, their star lineman, with the fumble recovery. First down, Benson.
Coach Cool is not going to be happy with that right there.
The Bearcats have a plus 20 turnover differential on the season. They've only turned the ball over 4 times. This is only their 3rd fumble that they've lost this year. Something the Bearcats aren't keen on doing. And right now, Benson has the momentum. Something that no one thought would come into this game would happen.
Everyone thought when they were coming into this game that Kearney was just going to destroy Benson. But right now, Benson's putting up a little bit of fight. Kearney's going to have to really hit him hard.
Done in shotgun. And a flat. That'll be a false start. Now back him up 5 yards. Again, Benson 1 and 7 on the season. Picked up their first win of the season last week against Omaha Bryan, 43-28. Again, this is their only first year back in Class A after 2 years in B. .554 left. 1st and 15 for the Bunnies after the fumble recovery by Raymond Halley. 4 receivers set. He's going to throw to Malone on the left side. Urbanic is trying to pull him down. He will. Only a gain of a few, just short of the original line of scrimmage. And it'll be 2nd down. They've gone to Malone probably 75% of the time on their offensive snaps. And I think the only reason Benson really has momentum is because of Bearcat mistakes. The botch punt by Trey Gruby, and now the fumble by Ben Dinkel.
Yeah, Kearney really needs to cut down on those mistakes. If they do, then they got the game.
Trips to the right side. Done under center again. He's going to hand it off, but stuffed right at the line. But he keeps going. Bearcats need to tackle him down. They do. A flag comes out. That was Mario Steph Matthews on the carry. Looks like the flag was when people trying to take him down. And they're going to call a face mask on the Bearcats. My goodness. Everything going possibly wrong for Kearney so far.
Kearney is not having the best luck at all this game.
First down for the Bunnies. They had him originally behind the line, but then he kept his feet going. And the Bearcats just didn't tackle him. He got a few extra, and he drew the face mask penalty. They'll be at the Bearcat 46. 3 receivers set. Done in shotgun. He's going to throw to the left side for his man. He's going to cut to the outside, but he will get tackled there by Tanner Ellingson. But that's another gain of 3 or 4. It'll be 2nd down.
Kearney's really going to have to start pushing him back or force a fumble.
Dietrich Gallion on the reception for the Bunnies. 2nd and 7. They'll go trips to the right. Done under center again. Motions man Gallion. He's going to fake the pitch, but hand off to Bill. Stuff right there. Zach King on the blitz.
Amazing tackle right there. Got right to him.
Destroyed Nick Cooper, the 5'5 senior. And that's a loss of 4.
Kearney needs to keep doing that. Keep pushing him back.
Lost to 3, so it's 3rd and 10 for the Bunnies. They'll come out with 4 receivers, 2 to each side. Done in shotgun with Malone behind him. He's going to fake the handoff He's going to look, pressure there to hit by Bo Schaefer. He got away, but the swarm of Bearcats will surround him. He keeps his leg going. He'll get positive yardage. It'll be 4th down, but Benson's proved that they are not afraid to go on 4th down. They went for 4th down. It was 4th and 4 on their own 30.
Who knows what they're going to do right here. Kind of unpredictable when it comes to whether they're going to punt or go for it.
It's looking like they're going to go for it. Cooper and Malone in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right side of Dunn. Takes the snap, get a hand off Malone. He keeps his legs moving. He'll get close. They're going to mark him a little short. We'll see what the officials call, and they're going to call Bearcat football. Turnover on downs after the fumble by Ben Dinkle, but the Bearcats survive it and will get the ball back. Bearcat defense was able to bury out Ben Dinkle, who had the fumble last Bearcat drive around midfield.
Kearney's really going to have to start cutting down on their mistakes right here. They need to get that ball down the field and get a touchdown.
Costa under center, Berg in the backfield this time. Takes the snap, fakes the pitch, but hands it off to Berg. He's got a huge hole. He's going to cut to the outside. Berg is going to get a great amount of yardage. He'll get pushed out to 39, and that might be a late hit or a horse collar.
That was just an amazing play right there. They got a lot of yards, huge hole, went right for it. Keep doing that.
Make that around a 20-yard run plus a horse collar, so it's 15 more.
That's just a gigantic amount of yards right there for the Bearcats.
Great play call by Coach Cool with that counter. Absolute huge hole for Berg to run through. And they will get to the 24. First and 10. 3 receiver set. Coster hits shotgun, takes the snap, looks to his right, now to his left. He's going to throw downfield. Got a man. It's Brett Barth. Touchdown, Kearney. Brett Barth, 24-yard touchdown reception, and the Bearcats take the lead.
That was an amazing throw right there. Got it straight to the receiver. Touchdown. Kearney High with our 6 points. We are now 3 points ahead.
Great throw right on the money, and Barth hauled it in, and the Bearcats take a 6-3 lead. Leo Palomo on extra points. That will be, we'll see if they call false start. And no, they're going to call offsides, but it's declined, and so they'll just retry the extra point. Coster's 13th touchdown pass of the year. And the Bearcats lead 7-3 now with the extra point. Good. We'll take a break. Kearney leads 7-3. You're watching live on BSN. We'll be right back. We welcome you back here to Foster Field. I'm Jeff Extra, along with my partner James Lee, Zach Warcombe, and Robert Goff. 7-3 Kearney. 24-yard touchdown reception by Brant Barth to put the Bearcats ahead. And Leo Palomo kicks it away. He'll be a little short. Benson will take it at the 5. And he will back up. Oh, just great coverage there by the Bearcats. They'll be stopped at the 16.
Amazing tackle. Bearcats did not let them get anywhere.
Back to the Barth reception. That is his 3rd touchdown reception of the year. 144 yards receiving total on the year with 13 receptions. And now Nick Dunn and the Benson offense will look to get something going. And we'll start from the 15. We'll call it the 16-yard line. They'll come out here with 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Dunn and shotgun with Malone behind them. They've given to Malone a lot this game. Sends a man in motion. Takes the snap. He's going to throw on a slant route. Hit right away. That's a great catch by the Benson player. Who was that? Number 4, Gabe Mefford. He jumped up there and hauled it in after being hit immediately. So give credit to Mefford for hanging on to that ball. 5 yards. Be 2nd and 5.
Benson has been passing a lot this game. I'm sure the Bearcats are really expecting it. Gonna cover those sides.
Benson averages 120 yards passing each game, only averaging 97 rushing. Trips to the right. Dunn's going to throw to Malone out there. And gets by Urbanik. He'll get upfield. He will get a first down. Still chugging with those legs. He'll get to the 30. A first down. That's about the 6th time they've run that screen pass to Malone. And it's been efficient so far.
They've gotten some decent yards from that play right there.
First and 10 for the 31. Trips to the left side. Dunn in. Will be under center. With Cooper in the backfield behind him. Takes a snap. He's going to throw. No, slant route and just overthrew his 10 receiver, Seth Matthews. Fake the screen pass to Malone and try to hit Steph Matthews on that slant route, but threw too far ahead of him, and it's 2nd and 10. The Bunnies will come out with trips to the left side. Dunn still talking with his offensive line there. Cooper behind Dunn. Dunn is under center. Takes the snap. He's going to throw another slant route, but right into the ground. Short. So it'll be 3rd and 10. Steph Matthews was the intended receiver again. 2nd straight play they've tried to hit Steph Matthews on that slant route.
He almost had it right there. He was in his grasp, but didn't quite get it.
Just a little too low. And it's 3rd and 10. 7-3 Kearney, 1:31 left here in the first quarter. Crowd getting loud. 3rd and 10. Trips to the left. Dunn under center. Cooper behind him. Motions Malone. Fake the handoff. Roll to his left side. Joaquin Robinson pressures him. He will get him down. Joaquin Robinson with the sack. And it's 4th down, Benson.
Amazing sack right there. Pushed him back and got him down. Forcing them back, and I'm assuming they're going to punt it, but you never know.
Yeah.
This is Benson.
Well, Benson has shown us they might go for it with 4th and 19, just like BYU did last night. They were back in their own end zone, 4th and 19. They fake the punt.
Fake punt 4th and 19. It's incredible.
The coach said that he thought they had it, but they were even close.
Guessing that wasn't too successful for them.
No. They'll punt downfield. Gruby will let it go this time.
Does not want to make the same mistake he did last time.
No, he does not. And they'll stop it around the 30-yard line, and that's where the Bearcat offense will take over after driving downfield in a few plays to take the lead. 39 seconds later here in the first quarter. Benson. 7-3 Kearney. Coster under center. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off a stretch play to Berg. He hops over a man. Bounce to the outside. Keeps those legs moving. Gets lifted in the air, but keeps on his feet.
He was not letting them take him down right there. He kept going. He managed to get a few yards.
That is back to the sack. That is Joaquin Robinson's 4th sack of the year. And the Berg run could be the last play of the first quarter. We'll see if Coster will try to rush the offense to doing a play. I don't think they'll get it off. And they won't. So at the end of the first quarter, Kearney leads 7-3. And I don't think if you would have asked anyone, they wouldn't have said it was 7-3 Kearney at the end of this first quarter.
If you asked anyone, they probably would have said it was 14-0 at least.
Give credit to Benson, getting 3 points off a mistake by the Bearcats, but they do a few mistakes of their own with a horse collar penalty, giving up that big pass play to Barth. It's 7-3 Kearney end of 1. You're watching live on BSN. Stay with us. We'll be right back. We welcome you back here to Kearney. Coster hands it off to Berg. He will get the first down, keep those legs moving. And he will get to around the 46. We'll give you an important score update. Grand Island leads Lincoln Southeast 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. Unofficially, if GI wins, Kearney would move from 8 to 7. But there's a lot of factors in it, but we won't know until they officially announce it at the end of the night when they come out tomorrow. Coster under center. He's getting hit off to Dinkle on that trap play. Keep those legs moving again. Drag some defenders. And he'll be near the marker. Last trap play, Dinkle fumbled.
That was a pretty decent amount of yards right there.
At the end of 1, Omaha Central and Papio South tied at 7 apiece. Papio South has a chance of being the Bearcats' first round opponent, depending on how everything else shakes up. Coster under center. Will fake the pitch, roll to his left side. Pressured there, but throw, it's caught. That's Brock Marlette. Spins off a man, keeps going, and it'll be a flag. And we're thinking it's a face mask.
That was an amazing throw and an amazing catch right there.
Kamara White was on the pressure, but Coster got away in time. We think it was face mask from over here. And it is. Face mask on Benson. Second big personal foul off big plays.
Benson's probably not liking that, but Kearney, they're loving it.
And another huge match that I mentioned earlier, number 2 Bellevue West against number 3 Burke. And Burke leads it 14-7 with 3:36 left in the first quarter. That won't shake up the standings much. They'll probably just flip, depending on who wins, depending if Burke wins. Coster will be in shotgun, motions Trey Gruby to the left. Berg in the backfield with him. Takes a snap, looks to his left, now to his right. He's going to throw. It is off the hands of Sam Johnson.
So close. Had it in his grasp, but that Benson just came right behind him and knocked it out.
Good coverage there by the Benson defender. Second and goal from the 8. Coster will be under center. Berg in the backfield. One receiver to each side. He's getting hand off to Berg up the middle. He'll get a few yards. Won't get in there for the touchdown, though.
They're creeping in.
They'll mark him at the 5. So 3rd and 5 coming up for the Bearcats. 3-yard gain.
Ball spotted at the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal for the Bearcats.
Bearcat offense will come out with Coster under center. Two receivers to the left. Dinkle at fullback. Berg at running back. Pitch to the left side for Berg. Mounts to the outside. He'll try to tough his way to the goal line. He will not get it. So 4th down. Give credit to the Benson defense holding here near the goal line.
Kearney just a few feet away right there. A few yards away. I'm assuming they're going to go for it and not punt it.
They will spot at the 2. So 4th and 2, and they're going to go for it. Bearcats a similar situation. North Platte, they optioned that play to get it in there. Coster takes the snap. He's going to throw. Roll to his right. He's going to look at the quarter. Oh, in and out of the hands. Looked like Brock Marlette. He had Cody Smith in the corner. That might have been of his intended receiver. But
so close.
Marlette thought it was his. And Benson will take over at their 2.
Bearcats really not happy about that one right there.
But give credit to Benson holding them to no points there at the goal line. 10-16 left here in the second quarter.
Benson definitely doing better than anyone expected them to do this time.
Yes. Dunn will come out under center. Receiver to his left. He's going to hand off to Malone right up the middle. He'll get only 1 or 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Bearcats were right there to stop it. Didn't let them get anywhere. No room to move. And took them down.
They'll mark it. No gain. 2nd and 10. For Benson. He's going to hit off from Malone again off the middle. He breaks a couple tackles. He'll get a good amount of yardage.
Good play by Benson right there.
He'll get marked around the 20. 19-yard run by Javon Malone, the starting fullback. 1st and 10. Now they have a little breathing room to work with. .9:35 left here in the first quarter. 7-3 Kearney, but Benson just got out of near their end zone at the 21. Motions Cooper, handed off to Malone again. And he'll tackle him after a gain of 4. Zach King on the tackle. Coach Cool probably not happy with the way his team's been performing so far against an inferior Benson.
Yeah, Coach Cool is not having the best time right now with his team.
But give credit to Benson. They've been playing well. Motions Cooper, handed off to Malone. Won't get away from Zach King. He'll get the tackle, a gain of a couple. So it'll be 3rd and short coming up for the Bunnies.
Bearcats need to keep pushing them back. Get to that 4th down.
Southeast in the second quarter scores to make it 7-6. Either went for missed 2-point conversion or the extra point. So Southeast making it close. Southeast number 7 in Class A. They are 7-1, while the Islanders are 6-2. And they're going to try to quarterback sneak it, and he keeps his legs moving. He'll be near the marker. And I think they're going to take a look at the chains. Nope, they're going to move forward.
Looks like they got it. Bearcats not happy about that.
Bearcats might be thinking of maybe blitzing a little, getting some pressure there on Dunn and Malone.
They're definitely going to have to do something there. They cannot let them get any more yards.
Dunn under center. Malone motions Cooper. He's going to fake the handoff roll to his right, pressured. He's going to throw and incomplete. Good pressure there, though, by the Bearcats.
Yeah, the Bearcats need to keep doing that.
Kamar White was the intended receiver for Dunn.
They need to keep pressuring their quarterback.
.804 left here in the second quarter. Only 7-3 Kearney. Dunn will be in shotgun. 2 receivers just left, including Malone. He's going to look to his left. He's going to throw, and it overthrew his man. That was Ryan Koski on the coverage of Mario Steph Matthews.
Looks like it might have been tipped there.
I think he overthrew it, and Koski had a chance to intercept it. It was a little too far for him. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 31. Last big third down, Joaquin Robinson had his 4th sack of the year. Trips to the left side. Dunn looks. Slant route. It was low, caught by Steph Matthews, but he will be well short. Dunn's had trouble throwing those slant routes tonight. A lot of them have been low near the ground. The receivers haven't been able to catch many of them.
I have a feeling Benson's going to go for the first down right here.
Well, they'll have trips to the left. Malone will be out to the trip. Trips to the left. James, yep, they're going to go for it. Dunn under center. And stoppage of play. I think Benson took a timeout. And they did. Benson's second timeout of the half. We'll take it with them. Kearney leads 7-3. Here with 7:22 left the second quarter. You're watching live on BSN. We'll be right back. We welcome you back here to Foster Field. Friday night football matchup between Kearney High and Omaha Benson. Benson facing a 4th and 5. And they're going to punt it this time. No, it's a fake. He's going to throw downfield, and it's broken up there by Ryan Koski. Tender receiver was Javon Malone. And the Bearcats force another turnover on downs. Their second of the game.
Bearcats had really nice coverage there. They were not letting them get that first down.
Good coverage there by Ryan Koski, the senior. As stated by Coach Cool, he is the quarterback of the defense. He starts at weak safety. Coster will be under center with Urbanik this time in the backfield, along with Ben Dinkle. Takes the snap, hands it off to Urbanik. First up field. He'll get a good amount for first down. Nate Huron with the tackle for the Bunnies.
Good chunk of yards right there. I'm sure Bearcats are pretty happy with that.
Papio South scores. They're up 14-7 over Omaha Central in the second quarter. Coster under center. He's going to look to throw downfield. He'll throw towards the sideline. It is caught, but they're going to say complete. They're going to say it was caught by Brant Barth, another senior.
Good catch.
They're going to mark it near the marker, but it'll be 3rd and short. And tonight is senior night here at Foster Field. The Bearcats have 32 seniors. Very senior-led team. Coster under center. And a dead play, and it worked. Good call there by Coach Cool and his coaching staff.
Yeah,
That'll be first down.
That was an amazing choice right there. They planted the bait, and Benson took it right there.
Kearney's used that a good amount of times this season, and it's worked a lot. And they'll be marked at the 22. 6:12 left here in the first half. Coster under shotgun, under center. Takes a snap, fakes it, rolls to his left. Look to throw, he will. He's got wide open man, Brock Marlette. He's breaking a couple tackles. Will he get in? He will! Touchdown, Brock Marlette. Officials decide to take a second to see, and it is in.
No one was there to stop him. Wide open. Went straight for it. and got the touchdown.
22-yard touchdown reception by Brock Marlette, another senior, and it's 13-3. Kearney with Leo Palomo, another senior, on to kick the extra point. Benson had a secondary breakdown as they left Marlette wide open. He used those strong legs of his. They barged himself in the end zone. Leo Palomo with the extra point is good, and it's 14-3. Kearney off the touchdown reception by Brock Marlette. You're watching live here on BSN. Stick with us. We welcome you back to Kearney. Myself, Jeff Extra, my partner, James Lee, Zach Warkin, and Robert Goff. And it's 14-3 Kearney here with 5:55 left here in the second quarter.
We had an amazing touchdown pass right at the end of their possession. Amazing catch. No one there to stop him.
Marlette, his fourth receiving touchdown out of the year. And it's 14-3. Leo's kick will be at the 5 again. And he will try to get the middle of nothing there. Good coverage teams there by Kearney. Something they struggled with last week as they had a chance to interview Coach Cool earlier. And he said that they did not do well in the coverage teams in their loss to Creighton Prep last week. And it's looking like they've improved so far through a quarter and a half.
Yep.
They'll spot it at the 21. Warnick Dunn and the Benson offense will look to get something going. Their only points coming off a field goal, a 28-yarder. And that was set up by a muff punt by Trey Gruby. Dunn will come out, 4 receiver set, 2 on each side of him. Malone behind him. Oceans Cooper. He's going to hand it off to Malone. So right there, his helmet came off.
That must have been a big hit right there.
Wow.
His helmet just popped.
That was
right
Joseph
off.
Griffith. What a hit. Knocked his helmet off. Reminds me a couple years ago of Javon Clowney before in the NFL when he was playing for South Carolina. Popped off a Michigan player's helmet in the Outback Bowl. 2nd and 10. Joseph Griffith is a senior. Another blitz coming on Zach King, and Zach King will get to him. King on the blitz, and it worked. No gain.
The Bearcats have had a really good defense this game. They have not been letting them get anywhere.
They're going to call it a gain of 1. So it'll be 3rd and 9. 5 minutes left here in the second quarter. Dunn will go under center. Malone to his left side, but 4 receivers total. Takes the snap. He's going to fake the throw. He's going to throw downfield. And it looks like the receiver tripped.
Dunn's pass incomplete, intended for number 4, Dean Mifford.
Dean Mifford, the intended receiver.
Penalty flag on the field.
But they're a penalty flag near the line of scrimmage. And it'll be on Benson.
Which Benson did not want. That close to the end zone.
And so the penalty will be declined by Kearney. And that'll be 4th down. That was a legal man downfield for the Bunnies. And it's 14-3. And Benson will most likely punt.
But you never know. This is Benson.
Yeah. For those of you that know at the beginning of the game, Benson, first drive of the game, They are at their own 30. They went for it 4th and 4. They made it by a few inches, but still, go for it 4th and 4. It's kind of risky.
And then they went from right in the end zone, and they punted it.
And another flag. Looks like it was before the snap. Officials getting disgusted. A lot of penalties so far for Benson.
Definitely. 2
big personal fouls that led to touchdowns. A face mask and a horse collar.
They're really going to have to work on that if they want to get anywhere near beating the Bearcats.
Officials still discussing this call. They stopped the play before the snap. I think they're discussing it too long for it to be a false start.
Yeah, it's definitely something else.
Local scores. The other Kearney school, Kearney Catholic, leads 30 to nothing over Broken Bow in the second quarter. Legal substitution on the Bearcats, but a false start on Benson. They offset, so replay 4th down. Papio South added another touchdown over Arma Central, so they lead 21-7. And Grand Island adds a field goal, so they extend their lead to 10-6 with 4:40 left in the second. Punt is almost blocked, absolutely rocked by Urbanic. Was Nick Dunn. That will draw a flag. Touch at the 50, but I don't think that'll matter. He'll get probably roughing the kicker. The senior Neuro band absolutely rocked Nick Dunn, and I wouldn't think Coach Cool would be very happy about that. Unnecessary.
Definitely not happy about that.
Omaha Burke takes a 17-14 lead over number 2 Bellevue West with 8:41 left in the second quarter.
Looks like they're going into a first down.
Ball will be spotted at the 37-yard line. First down and 10 for Omaha Benson.
Bearcats definitely not happy with that.
Unnecessary penalty by Urbanic, and it's 1st and 10. And up the Mills Malone. He'll get a first down.
Huge gain. Benson definitely liked that run right there.
Tackle made by number 11, Nate Bird.
13-10 Southeast. They scored a touchdown to take the lead over Grand Island. And in Grand Island, Dunn's going to go around the 46. It is complete. A short amount of yards gained right there. 41-yard touchdown pass to be exact for Southeast as they take the lead 13-10 with 2:46 left in the second quarter. Now done with Cooper and Malone in the backfield. 2 receivers to his left side. Takes snap, get handed off to Cooper up the middle, and he will get almost nothing. He'll get actually a loss.
Great play by Bearcats. They would not let him get anywhere. They pushed him back. Exactly what they need to do.
Trey Clevenger, another senior, with the tackle.
Bearcat fans, get on your feet, get loud. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 7 for Kearney. They lead 14-3 with 3:20 left in the first half.
Kearney's just going to have to keep him right there.
Dunn will come under center with trips to the left side. Malone out there in trips. Takes the snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to throw over the middle for Malone. It's caught. Rick's tackles Malone. Is going to head to the corner, and he will get it. Javon Malone, 48-yard touchdown pass. And Benson scores a touchdown, and they will get within 4 if the extra point is good.
Great play by Benson. Bearcats not happy about that whatsoever.
Etugay on to tack up the extra point. 50-yard Touchdown reception by Javon Malone, the impact player for tonight for the Bunnies. The kick is good, a little low. Looked like a bad transaction on the snap, but it's good, and it's 14-10 Kearney. Benson, a 50-yard touchdown pass from Nick Dunn to Javon Malone, and Benson was within 4. You're watching live here on BSN. We'll be right back. We welcome you back here to Kearney. Benson scores a 50-yard touchdown reception by Javon Malone, and they are in this football game. They're down 14-10 with 2:56 left in the second quarter. Itugay kicks it off, a little short, and it's going to stay in. Oh, it hit off Urbanik, and he's got to take it down the right sideline, gets a couple blocks, he gets free! No Urbanik! See you later! Touchdown, Kearney! What a play by Noah Urbanik! He just redeemed himself.
That was amazing right there. He didn't mean to grab it, but oh, I'm so glad he did. He grabbed it and ran for it.
It looked like it was going to go out of bounds, but it stayed in at the 20-yard line. Took it up, used the near sideline, and went to the house for 80 yards.
Grabbing that ball was the best decision he's made all game right now.
Made a pretty bad decision in running into the kicker the drive before that led to the Benson score, but now redeems himself with an 80-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. And Kearney opens their lead back up to 10 with Leo Paloma set an extra point. It is good, and it's 21-10 Kearney. Noah Urbanik, the senior, with a 80-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. You're watching live on BSN. Stick with us. We welcome you back here to Kearney, and they lead 21-10. We'll give you some score updates. Norfolk leads Omaha West Side 14-0 late in the first half, and Southeast, who leads 13-10 over Grand Island, but Grand Island has had 4 turnovers in the first half. Grand Island is usually a pretty disciplined team, but they're making too many mistakes. Leo Palomo will kick it away. It'll be taken around the 3-yard line. Taken up and breaks free, but he will fall. Benson got pretty decent return.
Biggest amount of yards they've gotten all day from a punt return, that's for sure.
Dietrich Gallion there on the return. And officially 13-10 Lincoln Southeast over Grand Island at halftime again. If Grand Island wins, unofficially they will catapult Kearney into the 7th spot. But Southeast is 7-1 while Grand Island is 6-2. And one of their losses came to the Bearcats on opening night. Dunn in shotgun. Malone, 2 receivers left, including Malone. Hands it off. Fakes the throw. Is back at the line. Noah Bannock
Great play right there by Noah Bannock.
jumped in there and swatted it down. 2nd and 10.
Swatted down as the linebacker number 13, Noah Bannock.
Definitely making up for those mistakes he had early in the game with some great plays.
Kickoff, an 80-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. The Bearcats' second kickoff return for a touchdown. Another one by Trey Gruby for 95. He's going to throw it again. Done.
Fumbled, but it
Fumbled.
looks like they returned it. They got it back, I think. Yep.
Covered by Benson. And it'll be timeout called by Coach Cool and Kearney. They lead 21-10, 2:27 left here in the second quarter. You're watching BSN. We'll be right back. We welcome you back here to Kearney. 21-10, they lead with Benson at their 34, facing a 3rd and 10. Dunn takes the snap. He's going to hand it off. They'll get there for the marker near the line of scrimmage.
Getting nowhere right now.
Javon Malone there on the carry. It'll be 4th down, no gain at all, so 4th and 10. So the punting squads will come out for each team.
Timeout on the field.
Looks like a timeout.
And Kearney takes another timeout, their second of the half. They will take it with them, 21-10. Kearney with 2:21 left here in the second quarter. You're watching BSN. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Kearney, and they lead 21-10. Benson on the punt. In our top 10 scoreboard, Bellevue West and Omaha Burke, 2 and 3, are tied at 17 in the second quarter. Punt almost blocked, but back to Trey Gruby, and it will go out of bounds. And they'll mark it at the 38. The Bearcat offense will take over. They lead 21-10. The recent scoring made by Noah Bannock, the senior, 80-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. The Bearcats' second kick return for a touchdown. Another one by Trey Gruby, a 95-yarder against Miller North.
First play of the game.
Yes, it was. It sure was exciting. Fortunately, the Bearcats went on to lose 27-13. Coster in shotgun. Bannock to his right. Takes the snap, looks to throw to his right. He's going to throw downfield. Got Trey Gruby. It's caught. And he will get hit out of bounds.
Amazing amount of yards right there.
They'll mark him near the 40.
Perfect throw and perfect catch.
They're going to mark him down behind the 40. Well, they will spot him at the 42. Coster and shotgun again. He's going to hand it off to Bannock. Keeps cutting away from people, driving those legs. And he'll get a few. Javon Evans on the tackle. And with 1:45 left, the Bearcats at the 42. 2nd and 5. At the 37, excuse me. 3 receiver set, Coster and shotgun. He's going to roll to his left side option, and he's going to run with himself. He's going to cut inside again, gets to a few men, keeps going, and he will get shoved out inside the 20.
He found some really nice holes there. Got right through him. Put him right in front of the end zone.
Koster can beat you with his arm and his leg. And his legs, he has thrown for over 1,000 yards, including in a career day when he threw for 266 yards and 3 touchdowns last week against Creighton Prep. He was only 3 yards short of the passing record for Kearney High. And he can also run. Has over 300 yards of rushing. We got an injury on the field. Never good to see injuries out there. Looks like he'll walk off okay. Coach School giving the play to Koster. He'll come out to his huddle. First and 10 from the 14 for the Bearcats. Driving again. At halftime, Papillion La Vista South leads Omaha Central 21-7. Koster under center. Takes the snap. Fake the pitch. He's getting rolled to his right. Look towards the end zone. He's going to throw to the end zone. It is caught! Brock Marlette! Second touchdown reception of the night. And it's 27-10 Kearney with Leo Palomo set to hit the extra point.
Kearney is really stepping up their game. They saw those first few points by Benson and like, no, not having it. And started really pushing and started getting some nice points.
14-yard touchdown reception by the senior, Brock Marlette. And the Bearcats now lead 28-10. When we come back, Benson tries to get something done offensively. You're watching live on BSN. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Kearney. They lead Omaha Benson 28-10 as they extend their lead after a Brock Marlette touchdown reception, 14 yards. And with 1:21 left, they lead by 28. They kick off by 18, excuse me. And the Benson row will come up the middle, but stopped there by the Bearcat kickoff team.
Another great stop by their kickoff defense. Not letting them get any moving room.
At halftime, the number 1 team in the state, Omaha North, leads Lincoln Pius the 10th, 21-0. 27-yard line. The ball is spotted for Benson as they try to get something done offensively. They did have a good drive, though, as Javon Malone had a 50-yard touchdown reception, but that's been about it besides a field goal. Trips to the left side, Dunn under center. Cooper in the backfield. He's going to look to throw. He's going to throw downfield, and it is picked off. But no, they're going to call it incomplete. Looked like it might have been picked off. Looks like it dropped. That was Ryan Koski. Came down hard.
From here, I thought he caught it.
Yeah, it looked like from up here. Koski came down with it, but incomplete. Good play there by the senior. 1:07 left here in the second quarter. 28-10 Kearney. Benson facing a second and 10 from their own 27. Trips to the left side. He's going to look to throw down, and it would have another slant route. And incomplete.
Looking at a replay right here from that last play, it looks like it did just come out of his arms when he fell.
That was Mario Steph Matthews, intended receiver. 3rd and 10. Benson at their 27. 104 left. Kearney comes with a stop here. They might have a chance to score before halftime. But they will receive the ball in the second half. They'll spread the field. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side of Dunn. Take the snap, look to throw. He's going to look for Malone again. Good coverage there by Joseph Griffith. The senior linebacker swatted down the pass, and it will be 4th and 10.
Joseph Griffith on the coverage for the Bearcats.
Trey Gruby will be back for the Bearcats.
Number 10, Nick
They look try maybe to score before halftime. They're up 28-10. Benson has a weird punting formation. They have trips to the left side, and it's Nick Dunn who punts it away. But giving them flexibility to maybe pick out a punt. And Gruby will take the fair catch at the 40-yard line, and that's where the Bearcat offense will take over. 53 seconds left. I think plenty of time to try and go for it. But the Bearcats only have 1 timeout. We'll see what Coach Cool wants to do. I would think Coach Cool would want to get to the running clock as soon as possible so he can take his starters out so none of them get injured for the upcoming playoffs that start next week. They're guaranteed a first-round playoff game, so we will be here next Friday night to cover it for you. Koster's going to throw. Caught Barth at the sideline. He'll get out of bounds quickly. They'll get a gain of 5. Barth get out of bounds, so the clock will stop with 49 seconds. Will be trips to the left. Arenado comes back to the right side, so 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Koster takes it, can look to his right. He's going to throw it in the sideline again. Got batted at the line of scrimmage. Got tipped. And so incomplete. Tender receiver was Trey Clevenger. So 3rd and 5. Bearcats have a timeout, and they've got 46 seconds left, so I think they can take a shot in the middle of the field if they wanted to. They'll spread the field again. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side of Koster with Urbanik in the backfield. Motions Trey Gruby. Take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Gruby. He'll try to get the edge, but stuff there. That was Kamara White. Great job sealing the edge. And it'll be a 4th down. Big loss there. Jet sweep didn't work. Timeout on Benson. A punting situation for Kearney with 36 seconds left. We'll take the timeout. 28-10 Kearney. You're watching on BSN. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Kearney. They lead 28-10, 36 seconds left. They'll punt it away as they face a 4th and 13. Ben Tinkle averages 39 yards per punt. Kicks it away. It's a good one. It'll get inside the 20 and we'll keep on rolling. Good punt there by Ben Dinkle. And Benson will get it with 25 seconds to go. Right across town, Kearney Catholic's taking on Broken Bow, and they lead 37-0 at halftime. But the big one that we are paying attention to is Lincoln Southeast and Grand Island. Unofficially, if GI wins, they might catapult the Bearcats to number 7 heading into the playoffs. Right now, they are number 8. And Southeast leads 13-10 at halftime. The game is in Grand Island. The Knights 7-1 and the Islanders 6-2. Benson will take over at their own 13 with 25 seconds to go. They will not receive the ball starting the second half, so take some shots downfield. Dunn is going to look to go deep. Over the middle is caught. Good hit there by Ryan Koski. But it is held there. Matthias McIntosh. And it's 1st and 10. The clock stops every time there's a first down. And they will spike it. Just stop the clock. Kearney leads 28-10, 16 seconds to go here in the second quarter.
Benson's really pushed back, and they're going to really have to either get a really far pass or run that ball if they want to get a point before halftime.
Spread the field, 4 receivers. Dunn, empty backfield's going to throw downfield, and it is picked off. That's Nate Berg. Gets a block. He's going to keep going. He's still on his feet. Will he get in? No, they're going to mark him short.
That was an amazing pick right there.
Nate Berg, the senior, with the interception. And they get it with 5 seconds left near the goal line. An official timeout. And we'll take it with them. 28-10 Kearney, 5 seconds to go. They have the ball at the goal line. You're watching BSN. We'll be right back. I see 71. I don't see Leo.
Which one's Leo?
We welcome you back here to Kearney. They are at the 6-yard line with 5 seconds left in the half. They will take the field goal. So a 17-yard attempt for the senior Palomo. 7 for 11 on the year in field goals, as long as 45. Snap is good. Hold is good. The kick is good. Leo Palomo hits a 17-yard field goal to end the first half as the Bearcats go into the locker room up 31-10. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the halftime show full of festivities. You got the Dance Cats, the band, and we'll give you some updates on some Kearney cross country coming up on the halftime report. You're watching BSN. We'll be right back.
Bearcat fans, give it up for your Kearney High School Dance Cats. And now stepping onto the field is this year's Kearney High School Marching Band. Just off a successful year last year, the 165-member Kearney High Band is back this year and ready to continue to reach new heights. The band recently got back from a wonderful trip to the Big Apple in May and performed for thousands at Citi Field, the home of the New York Mets. The show this year is entitled Brucktallica, Symphony No. 4 in Metal. The music is a mashup of Bruckner's 4th Symphony and Master of Puppets by Metallica. It is a word playing on the term metal. Tonight you will see and hear the metal of Metallica, the heavy metal of the low brass section playing Symphony No. 4, and the metal of junk found in a junkyard. Tonight, the band will be performing the entire show featuring Caitlin Pineda, John Brockmeyer, Tyson Wilbur, and Brittany Zimmerman as soloists. We hope you enjoyed the 2016 Kearney High School Band Show. The band will complete its season tomorrow with a performance at the Nebraska State Bandmasters Association competition held right here at Foster Field. The home
Test.
game begins at 1:30.
Stepping on the field now. The boys stepped out here. Stepping on the field now is the Kearney High School's marching band. It's just off a successful year last year. The 165-member Kearney High School band is back this year and ready to continue to reach new heights. The band recently got back from a wonderful trip to the Big Apple in May and performed for thousands at Citi Field, the home of the Mets. The show this year is entitled Brucktallica, Symphony 4 in Metal. The music is a mashup of Bruckner's 4th Symphony and Master of Puppets by Metallica. It's a wordplay on the term metal. Tonight you will see and hear the metal of Metallica, the heavy metal of the low brass section playing Symphony No. 4, and the metal of junk found in a junkyard. Tonight the band will be performing the entire show featuring Caitlin Pineda, John Brockmeyer, Tyson Wilbur, and Brittany Zimmerman as soloists. We hope you enjoy the 2016 Kearney High School Marching Band show. The band will complete its season with a performance at the Nebraska State Bandmasters Association competition held right here at Foster Field on Saturday. The whole day begins at 1:30, and Kearney High Band performs at 8 p.m., so please cheer on your Kearney High School Marching Band. All right, we'll kick it over here and let you listen to the band.
He does most about 80% of it. And you just have to go
Marching Band. Don't forget the KHS Marching Band will complete its season tomorrow with a performance at the Nebraska State Bandmasters Association competition. Held right here at Foster Field. The whole Navy team
Hello, and we're back with a little update for Kearney girls cross country. Kearney got in third place overall, leaded by Rita Schnacker, followed by Grace, Faith, Tori, Abigail, Emily, and Emma. First place went to Millard West, and second went to Lincoln East. And now to the boys cross country. Boys, Kearney got 11th place overall, leaded by Matthew, Thurston, followed by Cole, John, Mason, Jackson, and Joshua. First place went to Millard West, and second went to Fremont. And we will be right back with Bearcat Sports Network.
We welcome you back live to Kearney. I'm Jeff Ekstrom and my partner Noah, Zach Warnke, along with our producers Rob Goff and James Lee. And it is 31-10 Kearney here to start the second half, and they will receive with Trey Gruby, Noah Bannock back to get the kick. Let's get you a score summary. Kearney scored 17 unanswered points to end the first half to make it 31-10. Nate Berg with an interception near midfield and returned it to the 6-yard line, and Leo Palomo kicked the field goal with 5 seconds to go to make it 31-10, and that's where we stand here entering the third quarter. The big scoring update. Grand Island scored another touchdown to make it 19-17 Lincoln Southeast. GI has 5 turnovers so far in that game. Gruby's going to take it from the 20. Go to the far sideline. He's got a block. Trey Gruby's got the kick of the beat. He did. He did not. He gets taken out. But a great kickoff return. Trey Gruby almost took his second kickoff return touchdown of the year. He had a 95-yarder against Miller North.
That was a great kickoff run back with some good blocking.
And they'll mark it just inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 23 to be exact. So Coster with Urbanek to the right of him will come out with trips to the right side. He'll fake the handoff to get a throw, and it's Cobb Arredondo. He will get inside, first and goal. The senior Arredondo with the reception. Titus McIntosh with the tackle, but Arredondo goes down to the 4. And with one play, they are within striking distance at the 4-yard line. Coster under center. And a flag, and that'll be a false start. Legal substitution, excuse me. Or miscommunication there for the Bearcats. Now backing up to the 9. So first and goal from the 9-yard line for Kearney. We're only 29 seconds into this second half. Trey Gruby returned a kickoff from his own 20 all the way down to the Benson's 23. Now Coster will be under center again. He's going to hand it off to Bannock. Tried to get the outside. He'll get a few yards, but not much. Titus McIntosh with another tackle for the Bunnies. 4-yard gain, 2nd and 5 for the Bearcats. They are at the 5-yard line. They'll come out with a heavy set. Costa under shotgun. Ellenson in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to Ellenson. Will he get in? Yes, he does. Tanner Ellenson, 5-yard touchdown run. And Kearney scores on their opening drive of the half, and it's 37-10 with Leo Palomo set to hit the extra point.
That was a great run up the middle with a block.
Offensive line was able to push Ellenson in there. Made a good hold for him. And it's 37-10. Leo Palomo set to hit the extra point. Snap is good, hold is good. And the kick is good. Taylor Hudson, 5-yard touchdown run to start off the second half for the Bearcats, and they lead 38-10 with 10.5 minutes left in the third quarter. You're watching live on BSN. Welcome back to Kearney. We're glad you decided to join us. Tanner Ellington, 5-yard touchdown run to make it 38-10 Kearney. It is third rushing touchdown of the season. And Leo Palomo set to kick it off to the Benson Bunnies, who trail big here by 28 here in the third quarter. Kickoff will be taken around the 10-yard line. He'll go up the middle, gets a couple blocks, but he will get taken down near the 30-yard line, and that's where Nick Dunn and Javon Malone and this Benson offense will look to get something going. Bearcats have good luck of late. They have 24 unanswered points dating back to the second quarter.
It'll be great if we get up by 35 so that clock does not have to stop.
Yeah, get the starters out, get out of here with the win, and look forward to the playoffs next week here at Foster Field for the first round. Dunn will be in shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Malone, and he'll get dragged down after a gain of a couple. That was Lee Harrington on the tackle, the junior. And the big matchup of the week, Omaha Burke against Bellevue West, and Burke, rated number 3, leads number 2 Bellevue West 24-17. But that game will most likely not affect the standings as much. If Burke wins, they'll probably just flip to number 2 while Bellevue West goes to 3. Dunn is going to hand it off to Malone, breaks a few tackles, makes men miss, still going, and he'll get inside the 45. Javon Malone, their biggest offensive weapon tonight, has made a difference. He has a 50-yard touchdown reception that happened way back in the second quarter. The only touchdown of the night for Benson. Malone comes up limping a little. So Dunn will be in under center. He's going to hand it off up the middle to Cooper. He'll bounce to the outside. Arenado pushes him out, but that's a good amount of yardage. He'll get 6 or 7. They'll mark him at the 37-yard line. So 2nd and 3 coming up. Dunn will be under center, trips to the left. He's going to take the snap. He fell, fumbled the ball, but he'll go on top of it. So a loss of a few off the jumbled snap. Lee Harrington fell on Dunn. Harrington's going to be that guy that will face up on the center. He'll be the nose tackle most of the time, depending on what defense the Bearcats send out. And they usually send out a 3-5. Right now, in shotgun, he's going to hand off to Malone. He'll bounce to the outside, and he will get dragged down near the marker. Malone extended his arm and see if he got to the marker. Zach King with the tackle. And they're going to be marking him about a yard short. I would think Benson would go for it. They're down 38-10 with 8.5 minutes left in the third. They're in Kearney territory. There's no reason why you wouldn't go for it.
With the Benson going that short, it does not matter because it is their last game of the season probably.
Nick Dunn's going to hand it off to Malone. He will get the first down. He'll be taken down there by Ben Dinkle, the senior. Zach King and Ben Dinkle, the two recently called names, are the linebacker core for the Bearcats. They're two of the most leading tacklers. And with it being senior night, I interviewed Ben Dinkle, and he said that what he likes about this group is that they never give up, no matter how far they're down. Dunn is going to fake the handoff. He's going to throw. It's batted away. Tyler Atchison jumps up and swats it away. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
That was a tremendous swat, and we need to see more of that, and we'll keep the game going.
Tyler Atchison impressing tonight. Used that big 6'3" frame to bat the pass away from Dunn, who stands not very tall. He stands at 5'8". So you compare that 6'3" to 5'8", you're going to have to lob it over Atchison if you're going to get that ball away. He's taking balls loose. Will get covered by Kearney. They will. A turnover by Benson. And Kearney takes over. Joaquin Robinson on the fumble recovery, and the Bearcats take over at the 35-yard line. That is the Bearcats' 12th forced fumble of the year. And they will look to extend this league and try to get the running clock. And Coster will be under shotgun, or under center, excuse me. He's going to look to throw. He's going to throw to the sideline. Cody Smith makes a tackler miss, and he'll get tackled at midfield. Just short of midfield. That'll be a first down, though.
That was a great catch by Cody, and we hope to see more of that to maybe get a Bearcat touchdown.
Gannon Katsky on the tackle for Benson. Coster will be in shotgun with Urbanik behind him. 3 receiver set. He's going to hand it off to Urbanik. Gets a big hole. He's going to go towards the sideline, and he'll get a great amount of yardage. E2 Gage tried to level Urbanik, and Merritt was like, no. Just shoved him out of the way, out of bounds. And it's a first down for Kearney. So, Cannon will come with shotgun with Urbanik to his left. Trips to the left side. Takes the snap. He's giving me an option. Throws it over to Urbanik. He'll cut inside. He'll get another good amount of yardage. Still dragging a few Benson defenders. And he'll get near the 30. A2 Gay with another tackle. And they're going to mark him a little short. I know now they decide to move the chain. So 1st and 10 at the 30 for the Bearcats. They lead 38-10 with 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Coster under center. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Ellington. Bursts up the middle. He's going to keep going, and he'll get a first down. It'll be a flag. Cannon Katsky with the tackle. Maybe a little after-play activity. Looks like Ellington might have been shoved after he was down. Yep. Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness by Benson. From the crowd reaction, it looked like Ellington, the play was called dead, and Ellington might have been shoved after the play. So that's 15 yards. And that will get inside the red zone. It'll be 1st and goal. They'll mark him at the 8.
There's been a lot of penalties committed by Benson, and that's just helping the Bearcats that helps them get their 38-10 lead.
Yeah, a lot of personal fouls have resulted in touchdowns, especially early in the game with a face mask and a horse collar to set up touchdowns to put Kearney up. Coster in shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Ellington. It was a counter play, and he'll get near the goal line. It looks like he's just a little short. 2nd and 1. They'll mark him at the 1-yard line. Scoring update. Bellevue West ties Omaha Burke at 24 apiece with 7:19 left in the third quarter. Bellevue West is number 2 in the state, while Omaha Burke is number 3. Burke is 7-1, while Bellevue West is 8-0. Heavy set for the Bearcats. Cannon Coster to hand it off to Ellington. He'll keep his legs moving. He might have been stuffed at the line. And they're going to mark him short. A2 Gay with the tackle to keep Ellington from the end zone. So it's Bearcats still trying to punch it in. They're at the 1 yard line. 5:17 left here in the third quarter. Another heavy set. Ellington in the backfield. And they're going to hand it off to him. He'll get in. Tanner Ellington, his second rushing touchdown of the night. And it's going to make it 44-10 with Leo Palomo set to hit the extra point. And with this extra point, it will mark the running clock. Of course, the running clock starts when a team leads by 35 or more. Snap is good, hold is good. The kick is good, and that will start the running clock. Kearney leads 45-10 with 5:02 left in the third quarter. You're watching live on BSN. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Kearney. Leo Palomo kicks it away with the running clock in place. Bounces by Benson. You might have to take it as one. Nope, it's going to get back. For those of you who don't know, anytime the ball crosses the end zone, it is automatic touchback. You can't return it at all. Big scoring update. At the end of the third quarter, Lincoln Southeast leads Grand Island 19-17. So that one coming down to the wire. And Kearney, they are rooting for Grand Island because unofficially they have a chance to jump up to 7 if Grand Island defeats Lincoln Southeast.
With that running clock, they'll probably keep the starters in for one more series and then probably take them out and put in the JV and reserves.
It looks like it because the starting defense is out there. 5:02 left here in the third quarter. Dunn in shotgun. Motions Cooper. He's going to throw. There's another slam route. Urbanek hit him hard. That was Kamar White with the reception. It'll be a first down. But the clock will not stop for the chains to reset. It'll be spotted at the 30. First and 10 for Benson. Urbanek showing blitz. He will. And Urbanek got to him first, but penalty flag, and it'll be a false start. Back him up 5 yards. First and 15.
Going back to that hit Urbanek had, that was a great shoulder hit.
I think maybe Benson was wanting to get a head start on Urbanek, who showed blitz. Maybe jumped a little bit early. So first and 15 from the 35 for the Bunnies, who trail by 35. Four receiver set. Dunn in shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to look to throw. He's going to go deep. Two-man coverage. Almost in the hands of Kamar White. That was Ryan Koski and Trey Clevenger, or Trey Gruby, excuse me, on the coverage. Second and 15 coming for the Bunnies. .340 left here in this third quarter. Kearney leads 45-10. Dunn will be in shotgun. With Malone, motions Malone. He's going to throw it to Malone. Urbanek is right there. Hammers him. They're going to throw a flag for that. Or at least they throw one at the line of scrimmage. Maybe it wasn't on that Urbanic hit. Urbanic, he'll be holding. Urbanic destroyed Malone on that swing pass in the flats. 3rd and 15. There was a holding call. And they're going to decline it, so it'll be 3rd and 15. So Dunn will be in shotgun again. Takes the snap. He's going to fake the throw. He's going to go deep. Into one-man coverage. It's picked off. Are they going to say he's inbounds? Yes, they will. Brant Barth with an interception, and Kearney takes over. A great play by Brant Barth to keep his feet in, and another turnover by the Bunnies. Their 2nd tonight. There was a flag and a legal shift, but it doesn't matter. Brant Barth with an interception. Kearney's 14th pick of the year. And they now have a plus 21 turnover differential on the night. They'll be spotted at the 22. And there goes Ryan Koski, the backup quarterback for the Bearcats, as they'll look to get some substitutions in. I see there's some changes on the offensive line as well. Koski, blitz coming. He's going to hand it off to Berg. He will get met at the line by swarm of defenders, and he'll get stuffed up there. And it'll be no gain at all. Looks like 2nd team offense out there for the Bearcats. Good to see those guys out there. Usually don't get to get as much playing time against better teams. Get some underclassmen there to get some varsity snaps to prepare for next year. Koski is getting hand off to Berg. He'll get met right at the line again. Michael Lee, first man to get to Berg. It'll be 3rd and 10. 2 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. So, Koski will come out. Under center, Will Jorgensen behind him, along with Nate Berg. He's going to fake it. Pick the handoff. He's going to roll to his left. He's going to throw to Will Jorgensen. It is caught. Gets a big block. Will Jorgensen uses his speed. He's got a man to beat. And he gets hit inside the 15. Great play by the junior fullback, Will Jorgensen.
That was a great run by Jorgensen, and plus the offensive line with all those blocks to get him upfield.
Big play by the junior. And Kearney is in business once again with a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll mark it at the 12. So the Bearcats will come out. Koski still in there. Griffith and Berg behind him. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Berg, and he'll get tripped up. He'll get a couple yards. He'll get inside the 10. We're going to do some top 10 scores. Omaha North leads Lincoln Pius 34-0. Bellevue West and Burke still tied at 24. Number 3, Millard North leads Millard South 42-3. Elkhorn South and B, number 5 in the state total, leads Gretna 30-14. And then Kearney, of course, leads 45-10. And Grand Island still trails Lincoln Southeast in the 4th quarter, 19-17. Bellevue West just scored, so they are up 31-24 over Omaha Burke. And Bearcats didn't get the play in time, but at the end of the 3rd quarter, Kearney leads 45-10. You're watching live on BSN. We'll be right back.
As you can see, we have Mr. Lefebvre, the band teacher, and Dr. Dossel doing the chicken dance.
We are back live from Kearney. Bearcats threatening to score. They are at the 7-yard line. Koski under center. He's going to hand it off to Berg. He will get near the goal line. I think he will be just stopped short. They'll mark him at the 1. Another score update. Norfolk leads Omaha West Side 21-0 at the end of the third quarter. And from last check, Grand Island still trails Lincoln Southeast 19-17 in the fourth. Of course, that is a big playoff implication game for the Bearcats. First and goal from the 2, Ryan Koski. Under center. Takes the snap, hand off to Jorgensen. He will dive over the pile for a touchdown. Will Jorgensen, who set up the scoring chance for the Bearcats, finishes it with a 1-yard diving play over the pile. And it's 51-10 Kearney with Leo Palomo set to hit the extra point. Will Jorgensen on the 1-yard touchdown run. And Leo Palomo set that extra point. A little confusion. Right out there is Matt Much, another senior. Snap is good, hold is good. Kick a little low, but it will get through. Will Jorgensen, a 1-yard touchdown run to extend the lead to 52-10. Kearney over Omaha Benson. You're watching live on BSN. We will be right back. We welcome you back here to Kearney. We're glad you decided to join us. I'm Jeff Ekstrom, along with my partners Zach Wardkin, James Lee, and Robert Goff. Scoring updates. Creighton Prep beat Lincoln Northeast 56-12 in a district matchup, and Grand Island has taken the lead over Lincoln Southeast 20-19 with 8 minutes left in the game. Kearney is hoping GI holds on so they can move up in the standings in for the playoffs. And it's Caleb Crittenden set to kick it away. And he will kick it near just a little below the 20-yard line, taken up by Benson. He'll try to turn around field, but cuts back to the outside. That's McIntosh, gets a block, but he will get shoved out. He'll get taken down at near the 45. Tried to cut. Reverse fields. Didn't work, but then he cut back to the outside near the far sideline and got some more yards than he probably should have. GI took the lead off a 34-yard field goal. So big update there. So Benson will come out. Dunn is in there at quarterback. The starter's still out there for Benson. 4 receiver set, 2 to each side. Dunn with an empty backfield. He'll take it under center. Motions a man. He's going to throw a slant route. Ooh, almost a one-handed catch, but incomplete. Titus McIntosh, the intended receiver, overthrew him. Dunn's had trouble throwing those slant routes tonight. Just overthrew the receivers and threw it too low for him. And with 10 minutes left, it's 52-10 Kearney. Then will be under center for receiver set, empty backfield. Motions Malone. He's going to hand off to Malone on the jet sweep. He's going to cut inside. He'll get a few yards. He'll get a good amount of yards on second down. Looks like second team defense out there for the Bearcats. Josh Ray, a junior, with the tackle. 44. We have the 49-yard line on Kearney. Benson hands it off to Malone. He'll try to get the outside, but stuff right there. Good play again by Josh Ray. And now will be fourth down.
That was a great stop by Bearcats to get him and hold him on third down.
Hunter Novacek, another junior, combined on the tackle with Ray. 9 minutes to go. Again, there'll be a running clock since Bearcats have a 35-point lead. Be under center again. He's going to throw to the left side and overthrew his man Malone. So turnover on downs for Kearney. They will take over at their own 49. Looks like the second unit going out there for the Bearcats. If they lead 52-10 with 8.5 minutes to go. Ryan Koski heads out there, along with number 25, Adam Mendenhall, a senior. Koski will be under center. And he will hand it off to Matt Studi, and he'll get met at the line. He'll get a loss of a couple. Dietrich Gallion with the tackle. And another score at Lincoln Southeast. Scores a touchdown and makes it 27-20 with 7:07 left. Still plenty of time for Grand Island to tie it up, but it'll be tough. And Koski a pitch to the left side. Studi is going to try to cut inside, but he breaks away. He got more yards than he probably should have. 63-yard pass play from Lincoln Southeast as they now take the lead. They went for 2 points and got it, as they had 19 points before, now 27. And we have an injured Bunny. Give you some score updates. Kearney Catholic leads Broken Bow 44-14. Kearney Catholic, a top 5 team in C1, as they will get a nice playoff berth there starting next week. And at the end of the third quarter, Bellevue West, number 2 in the state, is leading number 3 Omaha Burke 31-24. And Bishop Newman, one of the top teams in C2, loses to Wahoo tonight 21-0. As we hope the injured Bunny is okay, we'll take a break. As Kearney leads 52-10 with 7 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. You're watching live on BSN. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Kearney. Braden Miller, the sophomore quarterback, out to lead the offense for the Bearcats.
Going back to that injury, it is not good to see one of their star players go out, but at least he has a whole season to rest up and be back maybe next year.
That was Nick Dunn, their starting quarterback. Miller in shotgun. He's going to look to throw. He's going to throw. He's got a man that is caught. But hit. The ball's... It is caught. He's caught by Jesse Osnes.
Do you want me to relook at that one? Relook at that.
Bearcat bench went a little crazy there. It's a good catch by Jesse. Oh, no. So it'll be 4th and 6. Cool, sending out there. Looks Braden Miller and senior Matt Munch. They'll spread the field. 4 receivers. Judy in the backfield with Miller. He's going to look to throw to the right. He's going to throw and overthrew his man. That was intended receiver was Noah Bartlett, a junior. And the Bearcats will turn it over on downs with 6 minutes left here in the game. And with 5.5 minutes left, Papio South extends their lead to 42-7 over Omaha Central. Coming into tonight, Omaha Central was the 16th rated team in Class A on the brink, on the edge of a playoff berth. So with the loss, if the score holds, we'll see where they stand. So coming into the game, at quarterback is for Benson is number 8, Cannon Kotsky. And a timeout by Omaha Benson. Their first of the second half. We'll take it with them. Kearney leads 52-10 with 5.5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. You're watching live on BSN. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to Kearney. We're glad you decided to join us. Cannon Kotsky under center. He's going to hand it off to Cooper. Tries to bounce to the outside. Good play, though. Initially met by number 73, Dylan Trujillo. Adam Mendenhall combined with him on the tackle. 5 minutes left. Kearney leads 52-10. Well on its way to a victory. To improve to 7-2 on the season. Kotsky under center. He's going to look to throw. He's going to throw another slant route. Caught. Oh, nice move. But tackled hard by Isaiah Staubard. It was a nice catch and move there by Mario Matthews, but Isaiah Staubard with a nice hit. And with 4:58 left in the fourth quarter, Lincoln Southeast still leads Grand Island 27-20. Grand Island, of course, if they win, would catapult the Bearcats unofficially into 7th place. What we think here at Bearcat Sports Network. But you never know. It's playoff season. It's always crazy. Kotsky with the scramble. He'll mark short of the first down. He'll mark him at the 49 of Kearney. So it'll be 4th and 6. Trujillo, another tackle. It'll be 4th and 6. So Kotsky will come out. Trips to the left side. He'll be under center. Takes the snap. He's going to throw to the swing pass. Fakes it. He's going to scramble. He's going to throw across the field. It is in and out of the hands, but broken up by the senior, Sam Johnson. Good play there by the senior. And the Bearcats will take over with 3.5 left in the game.
That was a good try by Sam to try to intercept it, but at least he did break it up and not let them get the first down.
So the Bearcats will take over at their own 49. Braden Miller will head in there for the Bearcat offense. As the final 3 minutes of the regular season winds down. Miller under center. He's going to hand it off to man up the middle. It'll be Thorthong with the carry. He will only get a couple. Excuse me, Davis Skiles. He's a sophomore. 2.5 minutes left, 52-10. And a flag. An illegal substitution for Kearney. And with 10:47 left in the fourth quarter, Omaha Burke ties Bellevue West at 31. Of course, that's a big number 2 versus number 3 matchup. And so Miller will be under center. And he will trip and fall, but I think he handed it off in time. He did. Good play by Miller to hand it off before he tripped there. And on the carry for the Bearcats was number 22, Thorthong. So coming out is Braden Miller again. Will be under center. Late substitution, looks like Rowdy Melton coming in. Miller under center. And he will hand it off, cut to the outside. And tackled there for only getting around a 1 or 2. Was Davis Skiles on another carry. It'll be 4th and 12, they'll call it. Fourth and 10, 1 minute to go, 52-10 Kearney. As they will improve to 7-2, while the Bunnies will fall to 1-8. Their second consecutive season where they have gone 1-8. Their first season back in Class A. Pitch to the left side. That's going to be Studi. Cuts the inside, but tries to go back out. He'll be met there by a swarm of Benson defenders. Turnover on downs. Benson might be able to get one play in, but that will do it. An official timeout. And Benson calls a timeout. They will take it with them. Kearney leads 52-10 with 37 seconds left here in this regular season. You're watching live on BSN. We'll be right back. We welcome you back here to Kearney. Bearcats lead 52-10 with 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Katsky will hand it off to his man. And he'll be stopped there by a swarm of Bearcat defenders. Etuge with the carry and another stoppage on the field. Another timeout by Benson. So trying to get a few plays in here before the end of the game. So we'll take another break with them. Kearney leads 52-10 with 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. You're watching on BSN. Stick with us. Welcome back to Kearney. Kotzke pitches to the left side. And Schwarberg Findles will get him again. And that should about do it unless they go no huddle. And it looks like that will do it. Kearney will win it 52-10. They improved to 7-2 while Benson falls to 1-8. Benson scored actually the first. They drew first blood as they had a field goal off a muff punt by Trey Grew to make it 3-0. But Kearney gets rolling and wins 52-10. We're going to take a quick break and we'll have the post-game show. We'll give you a scoring recap, some scores around the state, and send you on your way. Again, Kearney wins 52-10. Stick with us for the post-game show coming up next.
As we come back, I'm Zach, and we come back to Ron and Carroll Cope Stadium with a little recap of what happened tonight. Omaha Benson started off the night with a 28-yard field goal, and then Kearney High answered back at 2 minutes and 43 seconds with a 24-yard TD reception by Brant Barth. And then again in the second quarter, a 22-yard TD by Matt Lee to make it 21-14. No, 21-3. And then Omaha Benson scored come back in the second quarter with a 50-yard touchdown reception by. How do you? And then in the then KHS came back and scored again with an 80-yard kickoff return. And then at a minute left in the second quarter, Kearney High scored right before half with a 14-yard touchdown. And then just shortly before halftime, they scored with a 17-yard field goal. And then after halftime, we came out and they scored a 5-yard touchdown run. And then just shortly after that, a 1-yard touchdown run. And then to end the game with a 1-yard touchdown. And then also a 38 unanswered points to the end of the game.
And as your scoring recap here tonight, as the Bearcats win 52-10. Let's give you some scores before you send you on your way. Omaha North, at last check, was leading their game 42-0 over Lincoln Pius X. Bellevue West and Omaha Burke are in a dogfight as Omaha Burke just scored a 98-yard touchdown run to go up 38-31 with 9 minutes to go. Millard North, at last check, was winning their matchup against, actually they won their matchup against Millard South 52-10. Same as this game. Creighton Prep won against Lincoln Northeast earlier tonight 42-19. Both Bearcats lost to Creighton Prep last week. Millard West played last night and demolished Lincoln High 68-27. And at last check, Lincoln Southeast leads Grand Island 27-10. Of course, that is a huge matchup for Kearney because if Grand Island wins, it has the potential to catapult Kearney from 8 to number 7. Papillion La Vista South, who could be a first-round matchup for the Bearcats, won 42-7 over Omaha Central tonight. And at last check, at the end of the third quarter, Norfolk was leading Omaha West Side 21-0. Norfolk is actually rated below Omaha West Side, and they're also a potential opponent. And actually, we just got an update. Omaha West Side scored 21 answered points, and they are tied with Norfolk 21-21 with 4:45 left to go in the game. And also, Kearney Catholic picked up a victory today, 44-14. Over Broken Bow. We just got an update. Lincoln Southeast will beat Grand Island 27-20. So, unofficially, most likely, Kearney will get the number 8 seed. And I think Papio South has the potential to jump Grand Island after a good win tonight to be the number 9 seed. So, Kearney will most likely, but not officially, play Papio South. Because Grand Island, of course, losing Lincoln Southeast will drop down. But it officially comes out tomorrow, and we'll know for sure. As we'll have the first-round playoff game here in Kearney. We'll have pregame 6:45 with kickoff at 7 next week. And that is the scores around the state. Kearney started out slow but came out and rolled over Benson late as they win 52-10. Zach, what were you impressed by the Bearcats tonight?
I was pretty impressed about how they actually came back out and did not let them score after halftime. I think that was a pretty good defensive strong plays that they had, and there's a few great tackles.
And last update, Javon Bradley, one of the leading rushers in the state, ties the game up for Bellevue West 38-38 with 6:59 left in the game. Well, that's gonna do it from here at BSN. Again, the Bearcats win 52-10. We'll see you next week as the Bearcats host the first round of playoffs here in Foster Field in Kearney. We're glad you decided to join us. For myself, Jeff Ekstrom, my co-partners James Lee, Robert Goff, and Zed Warnkin. This is another Bearcat Sports Network production. Glad you decided to join us. Good night, everyone.